Welcome back to the WCFNW Roundtable. I'm Nick. I'm here with Commissioner Kevin and GM Carl. How you guys doing today?
Pretty good. I'm ready for this podcast form roundtable.
I'm also doing very good.
Good.
So it's been a long time since our last roundtable,
Yes.
and a lot of things have happened. So for the sake of time, we'll just touch on some things that happened a long time ago briefly, and then we'll get into what we're really here to talk about.
Yeah.
So there was a party at Kevin's house where Stephen Jeffrey finally made his WCFNW debut.
Yes, he did.
Now, Kevin, you've admitted to a lot of resources to bring him in.
Yes.
How do you think everything went overall with him?
Very well. I think if he came in and he lost in home invasion, it would have been a little disappointing. However, he won a 3-on-1 flip cup against myself, Amanda, and Keith, I believe. Which, to me that's a statement. Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yeah, that was a good first day for him, I think.
Goodbye.
What?
You bought Steven, right? This contract?
Yeah.
It's a great buy.
Oh, a goodbye. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Yes. It was a good.
Good investment, I guess.
It was a good investment.
So, Carlos.
Goodbye.
So, Carlos, GM, did you see anything special in Steven where you think he could be like a top-tier competitor in this league?
Absolutely. He has a lot of heart.
He does, yeah.
And he's not afraid to display that.
Yeah, he's passionate. That was probably one of the first things I saw with his opening promo, especially, was that he was passionate. He seemed like he was all in, like right from the start, and I like that. I like that a lot.
Now, another guy who flared his passion at home invasion was Dylan, who captured his first WCFNW title.
Yes.
Now, Dylan's been a long-time underdog in this league, and there was a lot of excitement when he came out with the belt. Is this what WCFNW needs? Someone who climbs through the ranks to finally claim the title?
I love underdog stories. It doesn't matter what it's in or who it is. I think everybody loves a good underdog story. I think any story, anything like that will benefit from just a feel good from the bottom to the top story. I love stuff like that personally, and I wouldn't mind seeing more with someone like Steven or Amanda, even Adam.
Oh yeah, Adam would be nice.
Yeah, Adam would be crazy, especially since Adam has already come so close to winning back at Steven's house a while ago. I feel like he's overdue. I think his time is gonna come soon, and then. But yeah, anyone from the bottom that rises to the top, even a little bit. I love stuff like that.
So, it remind me if I'm mistaken, but Adam is still one of the original WCFNW members not to claim the title.
Yes.
So like, his pinnacle is still waiting for him.
Yeah. It's like fine wine. It's like the longer not mead. Mead's gross. The longer he goes without a title, I feel like the more just it builds up, and the bigger the moment will be when it finally happens. For sure. Is there anyone else besides Adam that has been in originally? I don't think Amanda was in originally. I don't think Steven was.
No, she wasn't. Steven wasn't.
Maybe it is just Adam. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, Bruce was have it.
Yeah, I want to say Adam's the last remaining original member.
His time will come.
Is it? It will.
I know he might not even listen to this, but Adam, your time will come.
So, it's been so long, we haven't had a chance to discuss East versus West.
Yeah.
So, do you want to start off with discussing the results of what happened?
Yeah. I touched upon it in my Commissioner Kevin Says the weekend of, yeah. It was right after it. West Side beat East Side after Jenga. Jenga was basically the end game.
Heartbreaking.
For us, yeah. If Eastside won that, the night would have continued, and Eastside fighting to tie the game up and win, or if West Side won, it would have just been over. West Side did win after an insanely long, suspenseful, scary Jenga game, which saw some very, baffling moves, I think. And then we actually did play out the rest of the games, and I believe West Side came out on top 10-9. 10 to
7.
10-7?
It was
Yeah.
10-7, yes.
Yeah. It wasn't. It was kind of close.
Really? It was 10-7?
Yeah, we played 17 games. I was looking up.
Anyways, 10-7. Wow, I didn't know. I thought it was closer than that. Apparently not. But yeah, West Side won in what was a fun weekend, but definitely got to do it towards the summer. The brick weather did not help.
No.
Carl's hands splitting open during basketball
That might have helped.
grossed me out.
That might have helped us.
But during the summer, definitely nicer weather.
Set amount of games.
Yes, for sure. Instead of just building.
So what you're saying is you want to improve the East versus West format on the experience that we've had this past year changing the format.
Yeah.
Live and learn.
Yeah.
Live and learn.
Live and learn. Like that Sonic song.
Just like that.
And I just want to make a quick note. That Jenga game that was brought up earlier, the
Yeah.
new longest
Oh, yeah.
runtime of a game in WCFNW.
Just to be clear, what did we beat?
You beat the original story, the shortest,
Oh,
Amanda
no.
versus Steven and Pool.
Didn't think that was
course.
ever going to get beat.
Yeah, that was actually
was-
beaten quite quickly.
It was a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
From a very intense Jenga game, that's something that cannot be lost. This was an intense, high-stakes game
Yeah.
that was well competed by both sides.
Yeah.
It may be a
highlight.
highlight of East versus West Part 2.
I think once Carl started, punching blocks out, I kind of started losing my mind. I thought it was dreaming. Because I had never seen that before in my entire life.
It was a unique strategy that it looked like it was working for you, Carl.
Yeah,
It was-
It
yeah.
worked. I got to give it to Jamie though.
Didn't know you had it in
Hell of a
you.
game.
I didn't know both of you had it in you. Oh my god.
Hell of a game.
Seriously.
Yeah, that may have been the closely contested game of the series as well.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It was incredible to watch from both ends.
Oh yeah.
So shortly after East versus West, there was a long period of inactivity in the tag team division that
Yeah.
stemmed from the inactivity of our tag team champions, Matt and Jamie.
Mhm.
Now, you guys, as the leaders of WCFNW, you made a decision.
Yeah.
That decision was to strip the titles
Yeah.
from Matt and Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
Can you elaborate on why you thought that was the right move for WCFNW?
It just it wasn't helping the tag division at all, because even if we found number one contenders, we had to wait for them to come back, and I don't feel like we should be waiting months to get stuff done because someone's not here. So I feel like it was just like I just wanted to get it done. I wanted to continue the division. I wanted to get things moving again, especially this year where we've got they won. Oh, when did they win?
Bocce ball.
It was
that
late
last
November.
year? Yeah, and it's I don't know. I
Trying
wanted
to go for that 2 months rule, you know.
Yeah, I just wanted to speed things up. It was just way too long without any activity from either of them. It was just. Yeah, I just wanted to keep
It
things
was the
on a
right
roll.
move. It was the right move.
Goat
Yeah.
Syndicate came away with the titles at the end of the night, anyways.
We will be getting to that
Yeah.
shortly, which actually leads us to that night. It was Bruce's Basement Bash. Now, a lot of events happened this night. You guys introduced the idea of a tier list requirement contender match.
Mm-hmm.
Starting out with the low tier, the winner of that
Yes.
moves to mid tier to fight in that match. The winner of that moves on to the high tier, and the winner of that became the number one contender. Now, that was a format change that I think is going to be good for WCFNW because you're moving the idea of fight for a spot in the tier list, and that can help you out in other challenges.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, the number one contender of that ended up being Uppy after a rousing game of Uno.
Yeah.
And what was a shock to, I believe, everyone there was the championship match happened that night
Yeah. No
In
kidding.
uppy fashion.
in an incredibly uppy fashion. He challenged Dylan to Flip Cup, the game where Dylan beat Uppy originally for the title.
Pride.
That
Now,
was pretty awesome.
yes, the Uppy and Dylan matchup in Flip Cup has been intense, and they've gone back and forth now.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of having a feud in a particular game for two people?
I like that, especially if it's not one-sided and they both... If it's, like, even. Like, if they've both beaten each other multiple times, I love stuff like that, because... Oh, sorry about that. If there's a difference in the way we sound right now, it's because my phone ran out of space, and we are now using Nick's microphone as to record. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, I love when there's a specific game that we can... Because as a spectator, you don't know which way it's going to go, which I think makes things way more exciting for everybody involved. And for the competitors, I think it makes it more intense because it's evenly matched. So they're more willing to try wicked hard, and then just it's better for everyone. I think
Yeah.
that's how I feel about it.
It's the full confidence in both of them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
think they're
like
gonna win.
I'm gonna win.
Because
Not
they
like-
both have a history of beating the other one.
Yep.
exactly.
Good stuff.
So that wasn't the only championship event that night. We also had a tag team elimination style match in the game of Floggle.
That was fun.
A fabulous
WCFNW
game.
Original.
Yeah.
What was it?
WCFNW Original.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
But,
So
hell yeah.
That ended up with the team of the Goat Syndicate and myself and Uppy winning.
Yes.
Impressive times.
Yeah, that was kind of scary.
Floggle Records.
Fuck.
in Floggle record. So now that the tag team champions are back in activity, would you like to see a build of the tag team division?
Yes.
I mean, the Ghost Syndicate has done a good job so far.
We have a good amount of teams, actually. Not that all of them are active all the time, but we've got Goat Syndicate now. I don't know if by default because Matt was removed, I don't know if that makes Jamie and Dylan the tag team now, like the separate tag team. But anyways, we have the Goat Syndicate, we've got Brewcar, we've got the Fever, we have Amanda and Kendra, and that might be it for the moment. But I mean, we have a good, solid tag division right now, and I would love to see us pick up on that more because it has been stagnant. But a little bit, yeah. Not as active as I'd like it to
Ghost
be.
Syndicate put out the first ever competitor issue challenge.
That was cool. Yeah, I really did like that.
It was
I want to see more of that. Not like every day, but like occasionally, just an open challenge, something like that. Yeah.
All right. It would also be like to note that in that open challenge, there was only one team who even bothered to show up to respond to that challenge.
Who was that?
It was the team of Brewcar, who got beat
Oh,
11 to
yeah.
1
All right.
in
Ouch.
basketball.
Jesus.
Ouch.
The sun was in our eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
But that brings us to the current state of WCFNW, and I think the most recent and biggest news is Stephen Jeffroy, new number one contender.
Yeah.
He won World Cup. How do you guys feel that your latest signee is now climbing so close to the top of WCFNW?
Thank fucking God. Because, like, could you imagine if I signed him and he wins his debut match but then just falls into obscurity? No, I knew what I was doing, okay? I knew he was going to be a big deal. I'm also very thankful that he pulled through and rose so quickly.
Pretty
Seriously.
impressive.
Yeah.
Indeed impressive.
Absolutely. No, I'm happy with it, with the results so far. I hope he can keep this momentum. I hope he can ride it into the top tier and maybe stay there. Maybe become champion once or twice, maybe 3 times. Not 4 times, because that's as many as me. But, you know, maybe a couple times. I'd like to still have that most number of reigns, which I should probably get back on that. But Steven, you're doing a good job. You know, I'm real proud. I'm real proud of you. And I hope you continue being radical.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yep, goodbye.
It was a goodbye.
Yeah, it was a goodbye. So now that the singles division has a number 1 contender, are there any plans for a number 1 contender in the tag team division? As mentioned, the GOAT Syndicate threw out a challenge, but number 1 contenders are always welcome.
At the moment right now, as it stands, right now, no. I don't particularly have any plans for a number 1 contendership. I mean, the shot off is always an option, but we can't. That's dangerous.
Shot off?
That's very dangerous, and we kind of need a whole night for that. And it's not a guarantee everyone can make it. It's weird with tag teams because like you can there's so fewer games that are for doubles than it is for singles. Like there's a lot less you can do. I mean, it's just I can't think of anything off the very top of my head. I'm sure with some quick brainstorming we could figure out at least a couple games.
Yeah, we're smart people.
Yeah, no, we all are.
Well,
I
think so.
Yeah, I'd like to think we're decent authority
12
figures.
times 13.
156.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so like as it stands right now, as I sit here on the couch, no, I don't have any plans. But you know, give me some time. Give us some time. Maybe a couple weeks, couple days, couple minutes. We could probably throw something together.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
You know.
And another piece of news that happened lately was a change in the GOAT Syndicate. Matt was dropped, and Dylan was brought in. He's currently away on his training camp. But when he comes back, he'll officially be in the GOAT Syndicate. How do you guys feel about a stable making changes such as this while already holding all the gold in WCFNW?
I mean, it's not my stable. It's not my decision what you guys do. I like it. It keeps it fresh, especially since Matt was unfortunately not going to be here for the foreseeable future. Which, adding on to that, we're going to not remove Matt from the tier list, but put him in a temporary, inactive section, which he will be the only member of. But, I don't know. I like it. It keeps it fresh. Especially with something as big as that, the last thing, the last person that I thought would join the GOAT Syndicate is Dylan, of all people. So, but that's the kind of stuff we need, We need those big twists.
We don't need that.
Yeah, Carl, I saw you shaking your head no. What do you have to say about this?
Disgusting. It's disgusting that Dylan would join
You gotta
the
look
people
at it.
that beat him.
You gotta look at it from a business perspective,
I see it. I see the business.
It's ratings, It's money.
The GOAT Syndicate's the biggest draw in WCFNW right now.
People
Not
love.
if there's not some kind of competition.
People
for them.
love to see a good turn. And Dylan's was the most unexpected and, quite frankly, disturbing change I've honestly probably ever seen in the history of WCFNW. I can't think of anything that has surprised me more in the entire history. What have we been around for 2 years now? About?
Yeah.
I can't think of anything that has shocked me more. Not one thing at all. Nothing. Even the Real Heels breaking up was kind of like, yeah, it was coming. But this is mad. In fact, I kind of want to get some sort of interview with Dylan. Even if it's with Nick, you know, I don't know if that's going to be biased because they'll be both in the GOAT Syndicate, but like, I feel like we need to hear from Dylan on this. I need to get inside Dylan's head and like see what prompted him to do this. Cause, damn Dylan, you
Sold out.
You got me shook. So, man, it's crazy.
And with that, we're going to move into the future section of WCFNW.
Yeah.
As we mentioned, Steven's the number one contender.
Yes.
So he's going to have a match with Uppy going forward.
Big match.
That's going to be good.
Two Titans going at it right
have
there.
very high hopes for that. I really do. Oh.
And you guys are working on something in the tag team division, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something slowly in the works, but it's there.
Yeah, for
Someone
sure.
will earn their way to face the tag team champions.
And that's what it is. You're
Yeah.
waiting for us to see who steps up.
Yeah. Hopefully we can, like, something to the effect of the egg tossing thing where we got, you know, everyone involved. And
Turnouts.
maybe like an elimination type thing, maybe a tournament. We'll see. But either one of those would be
Fight
really
to
cool.
death, maybe.
Yeah, like just a straight up fight. I'm always open for that. But I don't know if we're ever gonna get everyone agreeing on that one. I feel like Dylan would be pretty good at it. As long as Uppy would probably.
You'd probably take a couple
Wreck.
people out before he goes down.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, we got stuff in the works. I don't. I didn't really receive too much feedback on the Photoshop cards, like the match cards. I think those are going well. I mean, once I relearn how to use GIMP even better, thos'll look even sweeter than they do now, because I love them. But those will get better. I'm trying to make those for every match that gets announced. I might slack because that's just who I am as a person. But but you know.
Don't worry. I got your back.
Yeah.
Help
All right. Cool.
Keep you motivated.
But I think that covers mostly everything.
And then there was, you guys told me about a small announcement just to keep our eyes and ears open for regarding annual competition.
Ah, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Money in the Bank is going to come back soon. We are in. I don't remember how widespread this was or how many people knew this rule already, but Money in the Bank is now going to have a 6-month limit, and we're trying. What I hope we can do is Money in the Bank every 6 months. So basically, if you win, let's say we do it in June. Let's say we do it in June, and then Keith wins, okay? No, actually, let's say I win. If I don't cash in by December, I will have to give up the briefcase, and we will do another competition for it. And then I will have to win again to then have the Money in the Bank for another 6 months. So, if you don't cash in with 6 months, you forfeit, and then you have to fight for it again. And hopefully we can... Is that good? I mean, like, do June? I mean, does that sound okay? I mean, we can... It doesn't have to be, like, exact 6 months. Like, we can do it next month, for all we know, you know?
Yeah.
But we'll announce that in advance. At least, like, 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big one.
So we can...
Everyone's gonna want to show up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be something intense again.
Money in the Bank is, it's career
big
changing.
deal.
And
Oh,
quite
yeah.
frankly, it's life changing. Seriously, Money in the Bank is crazy.
Imagine if Adam won it.
Imagine if Uppy won it. The
Three time. Money in the Bank.
Adam winning would be magical, but like, that's not biased. I'm going by what would shock me the
Adam's
most.
the new golden child.
Oh yeah.
Forget Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan's already hit the top. This is the only way to go. The only way to go is down. But Money in the Bank very soon. 6-month limit. Very strict 6-month limit. I will go to your house and steal it if you do not forfeit that briefcase to me or Carl.
That's real. He will do that.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. That's not a joke. And we'll do that soon, and we'll announce that in the very, very near future. And I think that is pretty much it for Money in the Bank. Yeah. Was there anything else on the cards?
That was
Right.
it. I just want to say thank you for your time, gentlemen.
This one felt like a lot more lighthearted than the first one did.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the fact that we're not on camera. That
Yeah, people don't know what we're wearing right now. If we're wearing anything.
yeah. But
you're right.
I had a good time.
Yeah.
You could be
I would
imagining
shake
us
your
all
hands,
naked.
but you can't hear that on camera. We could wet our hands, and then you
Yeah,
could definitely
high
All
hear.
right. I just want to say thank you from Commissioner Kevin and GM Carl. This is Nick from WCFNW. Have a good next time.